Alright, Shalom. Give all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Alright, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, as well as you confusing faces that bear witness with the scriptures, but you look like the other nations. Shalom. Alright, I did a video. I was just doing a video, man, just cut off, man. Esau, man. Alright, fuck Esau, man. Alright, but I'm gonna go through it again, man, just through the spirit. Alright, I'm gonna start off in the book of Psalms, chapter 10 and verse 1. It says, "Why standest thou afar off, O Yahweh? Why hidest thou self in times of trouble?" Man. Alright, because hey, man, we are in a time of trouble right now, man. We are under these curses, man. Esau, he's after us, man. Alright, he sitteth in these lurking places, man, seeking who he may devour, man. All right, just tonight I witnessed, man. All right, undercover, he pulls up, man. All right, and I'm pumping my gas, man, and I knew it was undercover because when he rolled by the first time, before he pulled up by the gas, all right, he rolled up and his windows were slightly down, man. All right, and I noticed he was in all black, and I seen the leprosy, man. All right. So I knew at that point when he rolled by and he rolled his windows up. After I saw him, he rolled his windows up, and it was just all dark. I was like, man, that's undercover, man. All right. So I sent up a prayer, man. Lord willing, but guide me as I go home, man. Because hey, these Edomites, man, they looking to seek who they can devour, man. All right, it says that in I believe it's 1st or 2nd Peter chapter 5 verse 8, man. The devil, he seeketh who he may devour, man. And who's the devil? You so-called white people, man. All right, the so-called white man, he's the devil that the Bible speaks of. All right, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you better recognize it. All right, so he seeketh who he may devour, man. All right, so and it was this another Jake that had just came out of the gas station. And he had some Dutches in his hand, and he was pumping his gas also. And he pulled off first. He pulled off, and I see the Edomite undercover police. He pulled off too, and I was like, damn, he finna go get him. But at the same time, I was like, hey, the water y'all about Shemi Ashai, man, because hey, it ain't me, man. Because I sent up that prayer, I was like, man, Lord, guide me as I go home, man. Lord willing, this Edomite cop, he's not for me, man. All right, but unfortunately, man, he was for that Jake, man. I say unfortunately because, hey, it was a Jake, man. Even though he may be a 2/3 or whatever, it's still messed up, man, that, hey, we got to go through this, man, but it's all through the Lord. All right, so he pulled off, then they meet at the light, then they go through the light, they curve off into the main road. Then next thing you know, whoop 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 whoop. The lights is on, man. All right, he's coming to send judgment on him, man. It's all through the Lord, but it's like, damn, man. These Edomites, man, they are. They sit in the lurking places, in the villages, man. In the city, man, in America, man. All right. But let me get into this topic, man, because that event that sparked this, man. I was like, damn, man, like, we gotta get out of here, man. We gotta get out of America, man. This is hell. This is hell for you so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans. If you don't think this is hell, you think this is heaven, and you are clearly under a strong delusion of Yahweh Shemi Yahushua. All right, and of Esau's philosophies, man. The Lord, he's giving you over to the philosophies of Esau, man. It says, why? This is the book of Psalms, chapter 10, verse 1. It says, "Why standest thou afar off, O Yahweh? Why hidest thou thyself in time of trouble?" Man, he's hiding himself because 2/3 of our people, they don't look to seek him, man. All right, they don't look to seek Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, they look to seek their belly, man. They look to smoke weed, get high, have sex with other men's wives. They look to do everything under the sun except the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, they get in these lineups, you know, balding their heads, man, getting these worldly cuts, man. You know, they just doing everything under the sun that's not of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. It says, verse 2, it says, the wicked in his pride doeth persecuteth the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. For the wicked boasted of his heart's desire, and the blessed and blessed the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. All right, hey, even 2/3 they think like this. They think like Esau, man. You know, they boast in their heart's desires, man. You know, oh, let me smoke this weed, man. Let me get this money. There's no wrong with getting money to support your family, man. But you know, you overdoing it, man. All right, you all you think about 24/7 is chasing that bag, man. But these bags, they got holes in it, man. All right, because you got bills, you got all these other things, all right, that take away. You got taxes, man. All right, so the bag got holes in it, man. All right, you're not getting your actual profit. All right. So let me continue. It says, the wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts, man. All right, through their pride, man. You know, it says in Obadiah. Let me just pull it real quick. It says in Obadiah. Let me just get straight to the point. Verse 3, it says, the pride of thine heart, Obadiah, verse 3, it says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground, man? See, this is the pride of these Edomites, man. All right, they are at the peak of their pride, man. All right, you know, they think that their houses are going to dwell forever in this kingdom, man. That's why it says in Psalms 49:11, it says, the inward thought is that the houses shall continue forever, and that in their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. All right, they don't think that they're going to be brought down, man. But Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to bring y'all down to shits, man. All right, he's going to through the power of the elect, man. He's going to gather. We're going to gather up you Edomites. You know, Lord will be part of that elect. We're going to gather up you Edomites. All right, the ones that escaped the missiles. All right, and we're going to gather you up, put y'all in chains, man, and you're going to bow down to the Israelites, man. Lick up the dust of our feet, thus says the Lord. I believe it says that in Isaiah, the 14th chapter, man. You're going to lick up the dust of our feet, man. All right? Yes. No, I think that's in Isaiah. Isaiah. It's in the book of Isaiah. Let me see if I can get it really quick. Isaiah, I want to say 43. Or is that Isaiah 49? Yeah, Isaiah 49:23, it says, and kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and queens thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their face towards the earth, and they shall bow down to thee with their face towards the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet. And thou shalt know that I am Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and thou shalt not be ashamed that wait for me, man. We're not going to be ashamed, man. Those that wait for the Lord, and those that wait for the Lord are who? The elect. All right. And verse 5, Psalm chapter 10, verse 5, it says, his ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth up at them, man. That pride, man. All right, his ways are always grievous. Look what he's doing to Issachar, man, the Mexicans, man, or the Northern Kingdom, man. He's putting them in concentration camps, and what he got Northern Kingdom women as the guards, man. 2/3 of our people are destroyed, man. They are of the mindset of Esau, man. All right, even you Jakes, man, Slacker, but even you Southern Kingdom, man, especially you so-called African Americans, you so-called Jamaicans, you so-called Haitians, man. Y'all are you 2/3 of y'all people, 2/3 of the Southern Kingdom also. they are destroyed, man. All right. You know, Israel as a nation, we're all, the 2/3 of our people, they are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And because you reject knowledge, the Lord is going to reject you and your children. Thus saith the Lord, according to Isaiah 4:6, man. All right, so get this knowledge, man, or be destroyed. All the faithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. All right. He hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. That's that pride, man. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. All right? Meaningless shit, man. These so-called Edomites are pathetic, man. I fucking hate you, Edomites, man. All right, that's why the Lord, he's gonna exterminate you from off the earth, man, after 1,000 years. You know, no more leprosy we're gonna be seeing, man. All right. That's why it says in Isaiah 34:5, it says, for my sword, Isaiah chapter 34 verse 5 says, my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. For the Lord, verse 6 says, the sword of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is filled with blood, it is filled with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fatness of the kidneys of the rams. For the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua hath they sacrifice in Bosra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea, man. These Edomites, man. You're gonna have a great slaughter, man. And the remaining of you Edomites, like I said before in the beginning of the video, we're gonna capture you up, and you're gonna be put in chains, and you're gonna be in subjection to the elect, man. All right. Ultimately, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay. And verse 8, this is the point of this whole video. It says, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places doeth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privately set against the poor. That's what they do, man. His eyes are privately set against us, man, to conquer us, man. All right, but he's not going to conquer the elect, man, because the Lord, he's watching over the elect. Even if we do maybe kill, you know, in the time of Jacob's trouble, man, we're going to be the first ones beamed up. Those that get killed for the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua's sake. All right, verse 9 says, he lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He catcheth the poor when he draweth him into his net. All right, and it says he crouches down and humbles himself that the poor may fall by his strong ones, man. That's what they do, man. They lie in wait, man. Just like that undercover man, he was just lying in wait, man. That Jake had no idea what was coming to him, but I already knew what was coming to him through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. That's why I threw up that prayer that, hey, man, this undercover is not for me, man. All right. So I just wanted to touch on that really quick, man. All right, Lord willing, this video is edifying to elect brother or sister. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. All right, to the next lesson, I say shalom.